Romário. The Brazilian football legend, early life and beginnings. Romário de Souza Faria, known simply as Romário, was born on January 29, 1966, in the city of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Raised in the working-class neighborhood of Olaria, Romário's early life was shaped by the vibrant and often turbulent culture of Brazil's streets, where football was not just a pastime but a way of life. From a young age, Romário was known for his incredible talent with a football at his feet, showing a flair and skill that set him apart from his peers. Romário's love for football was evident from the very start. He began playing in the streets of Rio, where he quickly honed his skills, learning to dribble and shoot with exceptional precision. His natural ability to read the game, combined with his agility and close control, made him a standout player even in his early teenage years. His family, while not affluent, supported his dream, and Romário soon found himself enrolled in the youth system of Vasco da Gama, one of Brazil's most storied football clubs. At Vasco da Gama, Romário's potential blossomed. He joined the club's youth ranks in the early 1980s and made a name for himself as a prodigious talent. His combination of speed, skill, and finishing ability made him an ideal forward, and by 1985, at just 19 years old, he made his debut for the senior team. It didn't take long for Romário to establish himself as one of the most exciting young talents in Brazilian football. Rise to stardom. Brazil and the national team. Romário's breakthrough came in the late 1980s, when he emerged as one of the most prolific and dangerous strikers in Brazil. His performances at Vasco da Gama caught the attention of Brazil's national team selectors, and in 1987, Romário earned his first call-up to the Brazilian national team. It marked the beginning of an extraordinary international career that would span over a decade. Romário's international debut came in a friendly match against the United States in 1987. Though it was a modest start, it was clear that Romário's skill set and ability to score goals would make him a key player for Brazil for years to come. However, it wasn't until the early 1990s that Romário truly announced himself on the world stage. In 1990, Romário's performances in Brazilian football were so impressive that he earned a move to Europe, joining PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands. His transfer marked the beginning of a successful career in European football, where he would go on to achieve great success and establish himself as one of the best strikers in the world. PSV Eindhoven and European success. Romário's move to PSV Eindhoven in 1988 was a defining moment in his career. The Dutch club, known for its strong footballing tradition and its success in European competitions, provided the perfect stage for Romário to showcase his talents on the continent. Under the management of Guus Hiddink, Romário quickly adapted to European football and became one of the most feared strikers in the Eredivisie. During his 4-year stint at PSV, Romário's goal-scoring prowess shone through. He scored a remarkable 165 goals in 167 appearances for the club, winning multiple league titles and domestic cups. Romário's combination of dribbling, speed, and clinical finishing made him one of the most effective forwards in Europe. His performances were not only influential in domestic competitions, but also in the UEFA Champions League, where he helped PSV to a dominant position in European football. Romário's time in the Netherlands was also crucial for his development as a player. His time at PSV helped him become more tactically aware and enhanced his understanding of the game. It was during this period that Romário's playing style fully matured. He became known for his technical skills, clever movement off the ball, and knack for scoring goals in various ways, whether with his head, feet, or from the penalty spot. World Cup glory and international dominance. While Romário's success at PSV was significant, his crowning achievement came with the Brazilian national team. After years of being a key figure for Brazil, Romário played a pivotal role in Brazil's victorious 1994 FIFA World Cup campaign in the United States. Romário's performances during the 1994 World Cup were nothing short of spectacular. He was at the peak of his powers, and his combination of vision, dribbling, and lethal finishing made him Brazil's star player. He scored 5 goals in the tournament, including crucial strikes in the knockout stages, and was instrumental in leading Brazil to their 4th World Cup title. Romario's link-up play with Bebeto, one of Brazil's other attacking talents, was a highlight of Brazil's attacking force, and their partnership became iconic in Brazilian football history. One of the defining moments of Romario's World Cup was his performance in Brazil's 3-2 win over the United States in the quarter-finals, where he scored one of the most memorable goals of the tournament. His quick feet, deceptive movements, and clinical finish made him one of the tournament's standout players. Despite suffering from injuries, Romario's determination and focus on the World Cup ensured his place as one of Brazil's greatest ever forwards. Romario's World Cup success was not just a personal triumph, but a national celebration. He became a hero in Brazil, with fans celebrating his contribution to the team's success. His performances earned him the Golden Ball for Best Player of the tournament, solidifying his reputation as one of the best strikers in the world. Return to Brazil and further success. After his success in Europe, Romario returned to Brazil in the mid-1990s, continuing his career with several Brazilian clubs. His return marked a new chapter in his career, but his goal-scoring abilities remained as sharp as ever. He joined Flamengo and later Vasco da Gama for a second spell, where he continued to shine and win domestic titles. He also had a brief stint at Fluminense before making his final move to Miami to play in the MLS with Miami FC. Throughout his return to Brazil, Romario remained a prolific goal scorer and a key figure in every team he played for. His legacy as a Brazilian footballing icon was cemented by his success in domestic leagues. But it was his sustained excellence at the international level, particularly with the national team, that truly elevated his status as a football legend. Later career and retirement. Romario continued to play professional football into his 40s, defying expectations and maintaining his impressive physical condition. He retired from football in 2008 after a lengthy and illustrious career that spanned over 2 decades. However, Romario's love for football did not end with his playing days. Following his retirement, he transitioned into politics, becoming a senator in Brazil and continuing to influence the country's footballing culture and beyond. Romario's playing style was characterized by his exceptional technical ability, quick footwork, and a goal-scoring instinct that allowed him to thrive in almost every team he played for. He was known for his sharp footballing brain, a keen sense of positioning, and an ability to perform under pressure. His performances on the field, particularly his goal-scoring record, earned him the nickname Baixinho, the short one, and O Rei, the king, in Brazil, reflecting both his stature and his dominance on the pitch.